Another gold medal match coming up next, the compound men's individual gold medal.
The archer. Son the target one. Coup Moy Sing Dominique from Mauritius. On the target two. How Kemg Fat Henri from Mauritius too. The line judge Jacqueline from Tunisia.
So 2 Mauritians contesting the compound men's individual African title here. Dominique Koo with the blue hat is on target number 1, and Henri How, the white hat, on target number 2. Both have had experience of this finals range already today. And whilst there is a bit of camaraderie between the two, this is for the African Championship title. Dominique Koo to shoot first. Well, blink and you'll miss it. After those 2 first 10s from Dominique Koo there, drifting over to the 6, is that any kind of suggestion of the wind or a lapse in concentration?
Oh, could be both. I really didn't see that one coming, but there is something I wanted to have said in the previous match already, which is, in compound archery, you're allowed to have some magnification into your sighting scope. And of course, this is good and this can give you some more precision. But in windy conditions, it can be really tricky because you just see the sight pin move way more. And this can be really uncomfortable. So some archers, they have the limit of the magnification that is allowed, and you just see nothing more than just the yellow or perhaps even the 10. So when your bow arm is moving too much because of the wind, it can be really uncomfortable because you're kind of you see your sight just moving all over the place. And maybe this is what's affecting these archers here. Very tricky conditions as the day goes on and the sun goes up, and we can see the wind blowing pretty strong. Look at the flags on the left there, and even the windsock downrange also moving a lot. It's really tricky.
Just a single point in it then. Henri How leading Dominique Koo 27-26.
Maybe 10. Maybe 10. 8.
Wow. 2 arrows in a row suggests perhaps the wind did play its part there. Second, third arrow, 6 from Coup.
10.
Well, interesting second then there. We can hear the wind blowing against the microphones out there on the range. Do you think that was wind-affected arrows number 2 from How and 3 from Coup?
I guess so, especially for Coup, because he is a left-hander. So we can see the wind blowing to the left when we're looking downrange. And for a left-hander archer, it means the wind is hitting your back. And so it kind of makes your arms close. It can help you collapse a little bit more, which is exactly what we saw in his last shot. So it ended up going a little bit high to the left because he just collapsed. He let the bow kind of close him a little bit. And but it's just funny that the 2 big mistakes he made were coincidentally in his 3rd arrow of each end. So perhaps Coup just needs to keep his focus a little bit longer. Just needs to know that he can't quite just let down and relax at the end. He just got to keep the edge until the very end of each end. Pardon for repeating myself here.
So start of the 3rd here. Confirmation of a 4-point lead now for Henri How. Dominique Koo has to start closing this up right now. Well, provisionally 1 point clawed back there by Coup, and he'll need a little bit more over the next 2 ends if that is the case. But there's a lack of consistency now. The groupings aren't quite as good as we saw right at the beginning of the match.
Yeah, definitely. At least both of them can be happy that they remain to stay in the gold. These are very tricky conditions once again. What's catching my attention here is this is going really fast. Like both of them are shooting very fast arrows, not taking too long to aim and think too much. And I think this is actually very good. I think it's a good strategy adopted by both archers, because when it's windy, you're never going to find the perfect spot to aim at. It's something that you feel 100% comfortable. You just got to be, it's confidence above all else. So you just pick a spot and shoot confidently at it. And I think it's a good strategy adopted by both of them. And we can definitely see huge swings. Nobody's too comfortable here at the beginning of end number 4.
83 for 500.
Well, it's turned into a beautiful day here on Tunisia's Mediterranean coast. If you're not shooting arrows, the conditions are blustery and archers don't like that at all. A 4-point lead then for Henri How. And that is what Dominique Koo wants. He needs to put down the 10s to put some pressure on his opponent and his compatriot, of course, both from Mauritius. Great stuff. First perfect.
10.
It's another point grabbed back from Dominique Koo. Now the difference just 3 points. Again, we do have to wait for confirmation. I've got 3 10s down for Dominique Koo. The official scoreboard says 2 10s and a measured 9. So it could be a 4-point difference. It was marked up to a 10, so it is 109 playing 112 with Henri How leading. Breaking away in the second end to lead by 4, leads by 3 going in to the final end. I'm not sure this is done just yet, but Bernardo, you'd be happier being in Henri How's shoes, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Now, all he's got to do is just focus on his arrows. Under normal circumstances, this would be like a very, very comfortable lead, but not here in a bowl with this wind. But Henri How just got to focus on his arrows. He doesn't have to do much to get the gold medal. And Henri Koo, Dominique Koo, he needs to repeat this superb performance with 3 10s and also hope for Henri How's opening a little bit and give him a chance.
Mauritius versus Mauritius for the compound men's African title. Dominique Koo trailing by 3. That is not going to help his cause at all. Yeah, the look says it all. Well, it looks to be a relatively comfortable victory. 9-9-8. He just handled the conditions in the end. Henri How Kemg Fat, giving him his full name, the Mauritian, well, the 2 Mauritians talking in the middle of the shooting end of the range. It was a tricky final end from Dominique Koo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting for the final result of this match.
Provisionally 138 for How, 132 for Koo. I think if there is any measure, it's not going to make a difference to the outcome of the compound men's individual African gold medal match here.
So, congratulations to How Kemg Fat Henri from Mauritius for the gold medal in the compound men, and congratulations to Sing Dominique for the silver medals.
So confirmation then that Henri How Kemg Fat from Mauritius has taken the compound men's individual African title here in 2023, beating his teammate 138 to 133. Silver then for Dominique Koo Moy Sing, Mauritius. Gold and silver here at the African Championships.